Well, hello, hello, hello. Come on in, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. We'll give it a minute for everybody to settle in. I'm still unloading the dishwasher and then we'll get started. Happy Thursday. So glad you all are here. I'll start by introducing myself as I clean up, unloading the dishwasher, and I'll give you guys a little hack. But hello. Hi, I'm Maggie. I am your substitute teacher, and in my class today, we are going to cook a Chaffle pizza, which is going to be dairy-free, gluten-free, and sugar-free. So feel free to shout out where you're watching from. I'll give you a little tip. I found this little tip from one of the chefs that I watch. If you take a little bit of aluminum foil and put it into your silverware tray when you run the dishwasher, I don't know how it works, but I think it pulls whatever keeps your silverware kind of dingy out of the water or whatever. And I actually tried it, and your flatware comes out a little bit shinier. So if that's helpful for you, there's a free tip. All right, so we'll just give it a minute, and I'm going to put some stuff away. All right, let me wipe the counter. I'm just using, this is the brandless granite and stone cleaner. I use that on my counters. Hey, Belle, come on in. You're always on time. Nobody's late to my class because I'm always here for you. I cook every day, so I give you guys a post every day. But we're winding down. I will be flying out in a couple days for spring break, and I will take you all with me. Thank you again for helping me get to 500 subscribers on my community tab, so you'll be able to see what I'm doing and where I'm eating. I'm going to load a few things in the dishwasher. Got my clean surface area, wash my hands, and we'll get started. And we'll still chat. Hey, yeah, brandless. You know what? I'll have a link for you. Belle, I think I'm an ambassador too. But brandless went. I guess they went out of business before the pandemic, but they actually came back. I know. They used to be all $3. They're still affordable, but yeah, they got a lot of pricey stuff now. Um, so yes, loading the dishwasher. Let me know, Vel, what you had. Hey, Veggie, come on in, y'all. I'm just loading the dishwasher. I had to make a little bit of a pit stop, a little Scentsy delivery. I also sell Scentsy. I love fragrances, and so I have customers that I do porch delivery for, and I didn't get back in time to clean up, but just loading the dishwasher, and we're gonna get started. I have to grab everything, but it's fine because I'm hungry, per usual. All right, let me wash my hands. All right, so happy that you all are here. Let's see. So I did my introduction, but for anybody new here, I am on a health and wellness journey to age gracefully. I am 46 and I have lost so far 75 pounds today, y'all. I'm so excited. I have hit my goal for the month of March. If you remember when I started this, I said that I wanted to lose 10 pounds for the month of March. Because the holidays were beyond us. No more Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, all that was done. Excuse me. I have my unsweet tea. Thank you, Veggie. Unsweet Panera tea with my skinny syrups. So I just put a squirt of that in my unsweet tea. 0 sugar, 0 calorie. Yes, thank you. So there's a specific reason why I wanted to do that, and it's a little personal, but I'll probably share with you guys. I'll do a separate video about it. But yeah, today is March 30th, and with 1 day to spare, I hit on the nose my 10 pounds off. So, without any holidays this month, there was really no reason to eat off plan. I do work from home, thankfully, so I'm able to come here in the kitchen whenever I'm cooking. I eat 2 meals a day. And I just said, you know what? I'm going to bring you guys in here when I'm cooking. So this morning we had the veggie omelet. I still had stuff out here. I forgot the salsa. I forgot everything. But I did eat it. It was tasty. And I did post it up. But tonight we're making pizza chaffles. Yay! Thank you, sweetie. I'm celebrating too. So 10 pounds down. So I've lost 75 so far. I have at least 25 more to go. But I was just talking to somebody earlier, I'm just going to keep going. This whole food sensitivity thing has really unlocked a new way of living for me. But for anybody new here, hey, Leanne, thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. I've been tested for food sensitivities, which for me was a cheek swab on the inside and then some hair samples from the outside. My metabolic specialist ran a report and I found out a list of foods that I need to avoid and a list of foods that are approved for me. So all of my substitutions are just about coming up with recipes that I would cook for the family anyway, but using the ingredients that are approved for me that I actually want to eat. All right. So like I said, I'm traveling in a couple days. I'm trying to get rid of all the fresh produce in the house. So I was thinking what has a lot of vegetables. This morning we made a veggie omelet. Today we're going to make pizza. So usually I have everything laid out on my counters, but I just came in with a whirlwind. So sit back, relax. This recipe maybe takes 15 minutes, but we'll probably be on for an hour because I don't have anything out. So again, dairy-free, gluten-free, and sugar-free. So a chaffle, for anyone who's new here, is a cheese waffle, and it's basically a very good bread substitute. So if you can't have gluten like me, which is dough, or you're trying to watch carbs or anything like that, chaffles are great. You can cook them as a waffle. You can use them as sandwich bread. You can make them sweet. You can make them savory. Tonight we're going to do savory, and I'll walk you guys through it. So we're going to make our pizza crust, which is going to be the chaffle, and then you know how to make a pizza, but we're going to do it anyway. Sauce. We'll talk about the 0 sugar sauce that I use, cheese. Oh, I do need to shred some goat's cheese, so we'll do that. And then I've got, I think, a little bit of pepper, onion, and mushroom. And I've got some turkey pepperoni. I found this in the pantry. I bought this at Walmart. Online. This is shelf stable, so you can keep this in the pantry until you open it. Turkey pepperoni is great for the chaffles we're going to make tonight. What else? If you guys have seen the tomato snack that we make with the sliced tomato, the melted cheese, and the oregano, you could toss that with pepperoni. The mushrooms that I told you about, take a mushroom, a single one, or a portobello, same thing, a little bit of sauce, cheese, pepperoni, so many different things. I'm hungry. Let's get started. Let me find my waffle makers. We're not using the stove tonight. I'm going to do everything here on the counter for you. I'm looking for the Mac Daddy so I can show you. I got one more set of cabinets. If I don't find it, we're going to do the old-fashioned way. Frozen. Ah, yes, yummy. Okay, now this is going to drive me nuts. You ever look for something and you know it's here, but I don't know where it is? It's fine. I'll find it, but now my mind is going to be thinking, like, where is it? Ah! Dun, 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 dun. Okay, completely optional, but I wanted to show you. So what are you guys talking about? Ooh, so let's see. What do you all like on your pizza? So Veggie says bell peppers, onions, and jalapeno. I don't have jalapeno, but I see Veggie's got a spicy taste. Leanne likes frozen. I'm going to use fresh because I have fresh, and I want to go ahead and try and use what I can because when I travel, I'm going to be gone for 9 days. So, but yes, you could use frozen. The only thing with frozen, it'll take a little bit longer to cook. And when you thaw it out or cook it down, it may make your pizza a little bit more watery. A little bit more watery. Is that grammar right? Globe Girl says cheese only. You like a cheese pizza. All right. Focus, Maggie. I'm so happy you all are here. I'm just happy. Today, I'm happy. All right. I'm happy every day. So we are going to use the Dash. Yeah, y'all see this is janky. See my little light bulb went out. But if you saw me, like when I do the little mini, when we did the blueberry pancakes, I made the 5-stack. Dash, DASH is the brand. Completely optional. Well, maybe not for the Chaffle. But this is a mini waffle maker. You can see I've used it a lot. So this one has the waffle iron on it. Dash makes all kind of different kitchen appliances. I have a little ice cream maker of theirs. You see me use the griddle for pancakes and eggs, the waffle maker. They have all kind of stuff. Target, $12.99. It cooks from both sides like a waffle maker. Great for kids with supervision. If you're traveling, if you're in a dorm room and you don't have access to a stove. So I'm going to plug this up, and just like a George Foreman, it'll get hot. Light will come on or off. I don't know. Y'all know I just take a peek, and it's going to cook up. Now, that's if you're making one at a time. I bought this Mac Daddy. Again, completely optional, but also Dash. Dun, 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 dun. So this makes 4 at a time, and I'm feeling greedy. But if you were making, sandwiches, so like I said, you can use a chaffle as a substitute for bread. So like the top and bottom, you can make 2 sandwiches. Or if I wanted to make a stack of waffles, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know. If I wanted to make a stack of waffles, this is a way to make them quickly. So the small one, $12.99. I think $25. I had a coupon from Shipped, and it was like save something when you spend $100, and I was like $25 away. So I got this to get the coupon. But if you're cooking, for the family, great option. It's just me, so I'm cooking for one tonight. Ooh, Vel, you like a lot on your pizza. That sounds yummy. So I'm trying to make, if you guys have had Pizza Hut, their Supreme Pizza. What does it have? I know it has like pepperoni. I could put some sausage. Let's see. Sausage, red onion. They use green pepper. I'm out of green pepper. I'll use what I have. I have some pepper, mushroom. So yeah, let's get that out. So I guess y'all can let me know. Should I make 4 or 1? I'm kind of feeling like taking my time because, it's the end of the day. I'm not between meetings. So we'll keep this out here. But always going to show you guys a few gadgets, completely optional. Go gadget Maggie. But some things that you can use. So Vel says you like cheese, sausage, mushroom, onion, and spinach on your pizza. That sounds yummy. I have some frozen spinach. My fresh one went bad, but that sounds good. And fresh basil. Look at you, fancy. We're going to do some sprinkles after it's cooked and a sprinkle of red pepper flake. All right. In honor of Vel, I do have some crushed red pepper. Let me get the ingredients I have out. Just gonna lay everything out and then I'll walk you guys through it. I see the question. Here I come. I see some jalapeno, but sorry, y'all. This is all the stuff that I usually do to prep before I go live, but I literally just pulled in on 2 wheels. Okay, we're starting already. Here we go. That's why I pull it back. Belle is asking, do Choppels keep well in the fridge? I've heard they do, but I've never made enough to save some. But yeah, so I've heard you can make a whole batch of Chaffles, for example, if you use that big mini dash and cook like 4 of them. Or, sometimes people will make waffles for the kids instead of buying your own like frozen waffles. You can make a whole batch and then put them in the freezer, and then the kids could just warm them in the toaster like a regular waffle. But I've heard they do keep well. Look at Veggie. You guys are fancy. Drizzle with oil. Look. I'll show you what we got. Y'all are giving me some challenges. I like it. So you saw me chop up my mushrooms. So I've got mushrooms. I don't know if I have basil. I have Italian seasoning that has basil in it. I know it's not fresh. I know, doesn't that sound good? Y'all remember that drizzle that you could get at Pizza Hut on your pizza? Help me. Help me, help me. I have a few peppers left from the fish pot. I'm trying to use those. I'm not going to use the cabbage, but I'm going to dig those out. I think the Supreme Pizza at Pizza Hut has green pepper, but this is what I got. And I do have some green onion. I don't know if I'm going to put, I don't think I'm going to use this. I'm going to put this back. I'm going to use the red onion because the Supreme Pizza, who smells yummy, has red onion. So we've got red onion. So again, another reason why keeping your veggies prepped and ready to go, omelets, soups, pizza. I'm making 2 of them. All right, kiddos. All right, class. So let's start with our pizza crust. I can't have grains. I can't have gluten. So I have to use, I know Weed makes fun of me about my gluten-free stuff, but this is what I got to do. So your chocolate is 2 ingredients. It's cheese and eggs. I am using, this is my Leclerc Pepper Jack. This is the goat's milk cheese because I'm sensitive to cow dairy. If you're new here, let me know and I'll explain. And I am using whole eggs. You can do this with egg substitute. I've tried to make the chocolate with egg substitute. And if you can have regular cheese, go for it. The harder the cheese, like a cheddar, drier, even like a Parmesan, the crispier your bread or waffle or chaffle will be. If you use like a gooey, like melting cheese, it'll be a little bit more pliable. So depending if you want the crunch or you want the chew. That's that's what I know. All right. So as you can see, my pepper jack, and this I got from Sprouts, which is a farmer's market in my area, or you can buy online in bulk. It comes as a cheese block, so I am going to have to shred this. So let me get my shredder. Of course, you can do the old school hand shredder. Uh-oh, let me know. I'm going to put this up for you. I saw the comment. Somebody comment. Let me know if I'm frozen. I will try to fix it. But I'm also live on Instagram. If you can hear me, I'm live on Instagram, Maggie the Substitute Teacher. So we've got our meal prep containers. You guys have seen me use these. I love them. I bought a case of them at Walmart. I use them for everything, for leftovers. I'm going to shred my cheese into this because I'm probably going to use maybe a half a cup. I'm not good with measurements, but I'll show you what it needs to look like. Oh no, screen is frozen. Okay, sorry. Let me know. Um, I'm nervous because last time I, messed it up. Okay, I am also on Twitter, Maggie the Substitute Teacher. I am on Instagram, Maggie the Substitute Teacher. Hey, Qual. And I am on Facebook, Maggie the Substitute Teacher. So if you can hear me, I'm going to let it ride. Hopefully it fixes itself. But I'm streaming Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Let me know if any of those are better. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just using my iPad. I'm working on getting some, fancier equipment. Okay, so I have this little $20 hand crank shredder from Amazon. It comes with different blades, I guess. So all I do, I'm taking my pepper jack and I'm gonna open it. Yeah, we washed our hands. So I like this goat's milk cheese. If you are new to goat's milk, this is a great one. Oh, thank you, Dottie. Oh, I hate to break it because then the links and everything. So thank you. So if you're new to goat's cheese, this LeClaire pepper jack, it's not spicy at all. To me, it's a great starting cheese because it's close to like a Monterey Jack. It doesn't have that funky, pungent goat milk taste that some goat cheeses have. All right, so grabbing a knife. All right, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my block down the middle. One cut. Dun, 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 dun. Then I literally take it and put them side by side. Oh, hold up. I didn't secure my shredder. It has a little suction cup base that keeps it on the counter steady. So when I go to cranking, oh no, now the audio is bad. Ah, this is horrible. I'm gonna wait and see. Maybe it'll fix itself. Oh, I tell you, this software that I'm using, I'm so sorry. All right, I'm gonna keep going. Hopefully it fixes itself. If not, find me on Instagram and I'll see if there's anything different I can do. Eek. I'm scared to touch it. So I'm putting the little suction cup base on here. Press it down, and then it has a little notch that you turn to keep it on the counter. All right, so now that's steady. I'm putting my meal prep container. Okay, wonderful. So it's fine on Instagram. Don't stop the live stream. Struggle stream it, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I heard Qual is saying that it's better on Instagram, so I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. Okay, so we have our pepper jack cheese inside the shredder. And I have the little finger guard, and I have my meal prep container underneath here. So I'm just shredding my own cheese. It's not rock. I have some painters outside. It's like, what the heck was that? I'm home alone. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with buying already shredded cheese. We've all done it. But what I did here, if you're trying to eat really clean, cheese that's already pre-shredded in the bag has extra ingredients to keep it from clumping together. Thank you, Val. Like anti-caking. Hey, Miss Global Girl. Perfect. And I've heard it's like sawdust and other stuff. Y'all, I am not the food police. Please eat whatever works for you. I am not the one who is going to be brand new and act like 3 years ago, I didn't know any of this stuff either. But whatever I know, I will share with you. So I'm shredding my own cheese, as you can see here. And for me, it tastes better and it actually melts better because it's just the cheese, please. All right. So I have it in my little blade. Let's see if I can get it out. Oops, some fell. All right. See if I can dig it out of there. Oh, I'm dropping it everywhere. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. It's coming out. Oh, makes me happy. This has been, like I said, a lifesaver for me because I love milk and cream and cheese and yogurt and all that. Just doesn't love me back. And to be honest with you guys, like I've said, I'm taking my time tonight. This is year 3 for me. The first year, I think I lost 40 pounds. The second year, 25 pounds. And then this year, I want to lose the rest of it, So we've got our shredded cheese, looking yummy. But, I went slow. I could have done the whole thing, about 10 pounds a month, and gone hardcore. But I'll be honest with you guys. When I travel or when I go somewhere, I want to enjoy myself. Now, I know I'm going to pay for it, but I enjoy myself. And so, with this vacation, y'all are going to see me veggie. Look at you. Struggle streaming over here. Y'all making fun of me. That's why my progress has been kind of slow, but I'm not on this health and wellness journey to get into a dress or to get a snatched waist. I don't have a snatched waist. That's my problem area. If you guys have been here, you know that I, had a lot of joint pain and some other issues. So, nobody really wants to hear lifestyle change, and I don't want to be like lifestyle change. But for me, I found something that I can stick with, even after I meet my goal. This is just how I eat now. And I actually like it because I would tell you if I didn't. All right. So we've got our shredded cheese and our eggs. So we're going to make our pizza crust, AKA Chaffle. If you can have regular pizza crust, all of these recipes work for the regular stuff. One egg will make 2 chaffles. Yeah. Sorry, I know that was random, but I had one of these with just 1 egg left, and I'm just trying to clean stuff out of the fridge. All right, go ahead and how you have stuff in the back, and you're like, I had eggs back there. All right, so I've got my gravy boat, Walmart, just a regular glass gravy boat. I like that I can see through it. The handle stays cool, and the base is nice and sturdy. So we have an egg. Exactly. Gradually over time. Thank you, Dottie. So, everything that I'm showing you guys, yeah, you can be hardcore. But, the other thing that I was going to say is part of my struggle, and I've shared this with my metabolic specialist. Any of you all who have heard my story, wash my hands. Once I got my test results and I changed my diet, does anybody remember how long it took before I started feeling better? You get a gold star in the class. Not how long it took for me to lose like the first 10 pounds. But does anybody remember once I went on this elimination diet of how long it took for me to start feeling better? And I didn't even know I was feeling bad. I'll give you guys a second in a moment. So that our body is always talking to us. And, you know, when I was younger, I was just pushing through it like a lot of people. You know, I'm 46 now. You know, when you turn 40, you know, stuff starts slowing down. And the extra weight that I was carrying, look at Belle, you get the gold star. The extra weight that I was carrying started to turn into health problems. I was pre-diabetic. I was borderline cholesterol, elevated blood pressure. Yeah, all of that. Go to the doctor and you don't want that report. All of that stuff has normalized now and I'm not on any medication. But like Vel said, when I got my test results and I went cold turkey, I really did, because I had never tried food sensitivities before. I tried all the other diets, but I started making substitutions: chicken instead of turkey instead of chicken, tea instead of coffee, almond milk instead of dairy milk, all that stuff. I hadn't lost any weight, but within 2 days, the joint pain that I thought was just getting older went away. The back pain that had me taking a pain pill, honestly, like 8 to 10 pain pills a day, went away. I physically feel good in my body. I still have weight to lose, but a lot of people think, gold star for Vel, for real. A lot of people, you know, tell me I have a lot of young energy, but I remember I would eat stuff and I'd have to go lay down. I remember like being foggy and tired, and can't run around the kids like that. So the blessing is that I eat this way to keep the pain away, and the weight is just kind of coming off like a byproduct. But the problem is, because I feel so good, I'm like, oh, I really want that half and half in my coffee instead of almond milk. A little bit won't hurt. Or, you know, I know this is, you know, full sugar chocolate and not low sugar chocolate. I've been a good girl. So that's why it's taken me time. And so what'll happen is I'll eat it. Is it gonna be the end of the world? No. I've kept my weight off. I've never put weight back on, but I'll just kind of hang at a plateau. So I'm really good at maintaining my weight, but to kickstart back into weight loss, I have to be really strict. So that's why you see me turning stuff over. Oh man, I can't have that yogurt. Oh man, you know, whatever. So that's kind of, you know, there was a point. Why did I say that? I don't know. I had a point. Y'all, sometimes I go off on tangents, but sometimes people ask me, like, how long did it take you to lose the weight? And for me, this is not about like, I need to be, you know, swimsuit ready by summer. No. All right. Focus, Maggie. We got our egg. We have our shredded cheese. Use any cheese that you like. I'm doing a healthy pinch and I'm putting it in there. And then I'm going to get my chopstick and I'm going to stir. Here's what I'm looking for. You all know what a beaten egg looks like. It's nice. I'm trying to get the consistency that's like a chunky kind of soup. I know it sounds weird, but if it's too eggy, your pizza crust or your chocolate will be kind of soft. If you want that, that's fine. If you want it to stand firm, you want more cheese. More cheese, please. All right, so me and my trusty chopstick. Oh, before that, because I'm making this savory, I'm going to put a little bit of the Italian seasoning into the batter dough pizza crust. If I were doing sweet, like when I make pancakes, I would do a little bit of the vanilla and some of that caramel sweetener. So just think of this as kind of like your dough. I just sprinkled some Italian seasoning on it because when I bite down, I want that Italian flavor all the way through. All right, so let me mix. 1 egg will make 2 chaffles. So if you're making, you know, and it's probably about a 1/4 cup, 1/3 cup of cheese. So I mix it and then I just kind of tilt and see. Yeah, you see how it's kind of like coming out a little too fast for me? So I get another pinch of cheese. And then I stir some more. And if you guys can see, we got that nice Italian seasoning. All right, I think this is good. Probably could have a little bit more, but it's nice and, you know, I don't know if you can see that. All right, so let's cover up the cheese or else I'm going to snack on it. We'll save you for later. Put that over here. All right. So now we have our pizza dough, gluten-free, sugar-free. Oh, I didn't plug up. All right. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do because once I plug this up, and I'm going to leave it. So I'm going to plug up the waffle maker. I don't think I need to put. I do butter. I brought the butter out. When I do pancakes, I do butter, but I don't think I need to do butter. And here's why. The cheese for me, when it melts, it releases a little bit of oil. So when I'm cooking the cheese, like in a quesadilla or like the chaffle, it sizzles enough on its own. So, I'm not going to put any butter. But in case anybody was wondering, I did get this out. I can't have cow dairy, so this is the butter that I use. Delamere goat's butter. I got this at Whole Foods, or you can order online in bulk. Looks like butter, cooks like butter, tastes like butter. It gives me the butter experience. We'll use this tomorrow. Making a mess. All right. Cleaning up. All right. You don't have to wait. I'm not waiting for this chaffle to heat up. I'm going to go ahead and pour the first one. You'll hear it sizzle. So this is our pizza dough. So I'm pouring half into the griddle. I keep saying griddle. It's not a griddle. Waffle maker. And I'm just using a chopstick to kind of push it towards the edges and smooth it out because, why? Oh, because it's clumpy, it kind of sits in the middle. So I'm just using the chopstick to kind of spread it out to the edges. Okay. Then I'm going to close it and let it do its thing. Now I see some blueberry remnants on there, so it may have some splotches in it, but it's going everywhere. Hey, Miss Belle. All right. Pizza. I'm just looking at my ingredients. We're making little small mini pizzas. My red onion, I'm going to go ahead and just chop it up. I'll use my chopper. I just got it. This is complete overkill, but I'm just showing you guys. I ordered this smack chop from Walmart. This is great, especially, I just got it out of the dishwasher, especially for cooking like onions. The red onions don't smell, don't tear me up like yellow ones do, but it has a little tray, or you can do it on the counter. And when you press this thing, it has a blade that comes out and chops it into small pieces. If I assembled it right, hold on. Oh, one moment, please. I didn't assemble it right. Crap, did I break it? Shoot. Oh, Dottie, I'm coming to read that. Oh, crap. This was brand new yesterday, and I think yeah, sorry, I assembled it wrong. This little piece is supposed to hang down like this. I had it up here. Sorry, Topper. I'm sure you can hear our Chaffle is cooking. Dottie says she's completely lost that connection with food and how it makes me feel in a positive way. Too much sugar, carbs, and night comfort eating. Oh, Maggie's content rescue. Y'all are going to be crying again. But thank you, Dottie. Thank you for sharing. We're all struggling with something, right? Whether you want to age gracefully or you need to get weight off. But our body is trying to tell us something. Someone reached out to me, I'm not going to say your name, but she was like, can you tell me more about this sensitivity? Because every time I eat pizza, my face swells up. You know, some people have migraines all the time. They have no idea why. Some people have eczema really bad. You're always scratching no matter what. You know, some things are obvious. You know, if you have bloating, whatever, lactose. Some people I had inflammation that is in your joints. So it's like me, you got an old sports injury and you're eating stuff that's just making you swell up in your hands and your back and your joint, and you just think, oh, I'm old and rickety. No. 2 days there. Sorry. I just saw something come through. But we're going to keep here. There's a lot going on in the world, y'all, and I am aware of all of it. But here we talk about snacks. Okay. So yeah, so you saw me just chop my red onion. I think on the Pizza Hut pizza they use the little slivers, but whatever. But yeah, I love my little chopper. Get the chopper. That would be great for kids too. A safe way to dice. So yeah, you never know. And look, I have had people. Oh, I meant to say this morning. Checking on our pizza crust. Ah, still a little yellow. I want it like a golden brown, so we're gonna leave it in there. Um, Getting the food sensitivity test was so eye-opening for me, especially the first time. I've shared with you all, I've done it 3 times. Anytime my weight kind of plateaus, I want to find out if anything has changed. And funnily enough, good for me, the list has gotten smaller and smaller. Meaning, I think I had about a dozen things when I first got tested, and I was mortified because I'm like, what am I supposed to eat? I eat this stuff all the time. The second year, when I wanted to, okay, let's really do this, get back on it, I got tested again, and about half of those things had fallen off, which is great, right? So I was able to bring back in, chicken. You see me drinking coffee. And then this year I got tested at the beginning of the year. Hence, this is month 2 of Maggie, the substitute teacher, because I'm going to tell the world that that's going to hold me accountable. There was only like 2 or 3 things. So you guys know about the dairy, the gluten, and I think cucumber, lobster, just a couple things that I have to avoid. So you always hear me say it's not about the stuff that you eat all the time. It's about the stuff that you eat from other way around. It's not what you eat from time to time. It's the stuff that you eat all of the time. Because let me check this pizza crust. Ooh, coming along nicely. I'll say this and we're going to take it out. There are some things that you eat and your body processes them fine. You're running like a race car. And then there's some things that you eat, your body is struggling to work through it. It's hanging around, it's causing you aches and pains, skin issues, all kind of stuff. So for me, just getting that list now, like when I go on vacation and I eat, or if I go to the movies and I have popcorn or whatever, I know I'm going to feel it, but I have that information now. I'm like, I'm going to pay for this, but I know how to get right back on. All right, first crust is done. So with the mini dash, I use the mini spatula, just opening the lid, and I'm going to get up underneath here and scoop it out so you guys can see. So we've got our nice cheesy crust. The black spots are because I had blueberries remnants on my waffle maker. Don't judge me. But this is our chaffle. And what I do is that you want to put it like on a wire rack. So mine is going to go into the air fryer just to store, and I'll pull the second one. Pour the second one. We'll leave that open just so that it can kind of crisp up. Okay, so one, and then the second one, I'm gonna pour the rest of the batter in here. I'm making 2 little mini pizzas. You could make, I don't know if it was Vel or who was asking, you could make as many of these little chopples as you want to and have them, made ahead of time, because we're going to top these pizzas and then they're going back into the air fryer or the broiler, to melt the cheese and everything anyway. So, I just do everything fresh because I like to walk you guys through it, but you could have your chopples already made and grab and go. This would be a great after school snack for the kids, everything. So using the chopstick and just spread to the edges. And then we're going to close it. All right. So our second pizza crust is on the waffle maker. Again, gluten-free, sugar-free, and dairy-free, but still tasty. All right. Going to wash my hands. Oh dear. All right, class. So let me get our work surface together. I'm trying to decide if I want to do just pepperoni I have a whole bunch of stuff out here, but if you put too much on it, Belle, if you put too much on it, it could be bad, or it could be really good. All right, just taking off my jewelry. I just use my air fryer. I like to keep a foil lined tray underneath for easy cleanup. All right, when our second chaffle comes out, we're going to, what are we going to do? Layer it, and we'll eyeball and see if we have too much or not enough. Yay, look at this. Turkey pepperoni, gluten-free. Y'all, I didn't know what that was in the beginning, but here I am eating some peppers. Mm. Ooh. Yummy. All right, let me clean up. Got some packages in, we'll go through that. Putting away the meal prep containers. I'm just drinking this tea, so I don't think I'm gonna make a beverage tonight. I think I will make some of that apple cider vinegar. That's a good, it helps with digestion. So that's good. Once a day or after every meal if that's something you struggle with. All right, so our chaffle is still going. So I'll just show you all. Where are you? Oh, I brought it out. Okay, and lemon. Also because I want to use all my produce and I had one little half lemon left. All right, if you've overindulged, you're feeling kind of like, or just to help with digestion, if that's something you struggle with, apple cider vinegar is great. My metabolic specialist recommended it. This Bragg's is like organic and good for you. I don't know. But I make a little tea out of it that just kind of helps settle everything. So I have some lemon here that I had squeezed, and I think we zested maybe for the crab cakes. I don't know. But I'm putting that in my little mug, the whole thing. You could do a quarter of it. I'm just trying to get rid of stuff. I'm eyeballing. Your apple cider vinegar, if it's the good stuff, it will settle at the bottom. So you want to stir or shake. Probably a couple tablespoons, but I'm just going to eyeball a little splash like that. It's very concentrated. A little goes a long way. And then for sweet, I like sweet. I'm doing the Skinny Syrups vanilla. You could do honey substitute or whatever you like. Whatever you like. So, oh, and of course, y'all already know my Alkaline Drops to help hydrate, because without this or without alkaline water, water was just going through me. So I'm going to set this underneath the Keurig and just brew hot water. So in here I've got Alkaline Drops, a half lemon, apple cider vinegar, and my vanilla sugar-free syrup. All right. Let's see how our pizza crust chaffle is doing. Miss Bell is asking if I'm nervous about my interview with Uncle Stu. Great question. I'm not. I was. I talked to Uncle Stu. He's wonderful. Here's our second pizza crust. And I didn't know what to expect, but I did my research and I watched the interview he did with Luke Hazley. And he said he really wants to talk about who Maggie is. So, I'm kind of an open book. I know I'm new to YouTube, but people who know me, who watch the interview, will probably be like, yep, that's her. So it'll be an opportunity for you all to hear, I guess, whatever he wants to ask about, maybe my health journey, maybe my upbringing, who knows, current events. But he's the host. So I'm excited. To be really honest with you all, I'm not nervous about the interview. but he has to interview me Thursday night, and I have to be at the airport Friday morning at 6 a.m. for an 8 a.m. flight. So my mind is kind of like passport, like all the stuff that I need to do. So it's kind of like the interview with Uncle Stu. I'll check the box. It'll be great. But that's why I'm not really nervous because I'm fixated on other stuff. Okay, so you got our second pizza crust. All right, so now it's time to make a pizza. So we made these savory, as you all can see, and I put them on the wire rack. They're kind of small, but do I want more? Oh my God, I'm greedy. So we're gonna do the basics: pizza sauce or pasta sauce or whatever. I am using Classico pasta sauce. If you look here, it says no sugar added. I had no idea they put so much extra sugar in stuff that's not even supposed to be sweet. So these are some of the substitutions that I started making. I started looking for no added sugar, everything. All right. So you can buy this brand. I've seen Ragu has some. So I'm just getting a nice healthy spoon of pasta sauce. Let me do this low. And I'm putting it on the chaffle almost to the edge. All right. Let me do the second one. Y'all, I may need more than two of these. Down, Maggie. Hungry. Ah! Focus. All right. So we got our pizza sauce. I just use pasta sauce. To me, it gives me the same effect. But if you have actual pizza sauce or something that you prefer, please use it. Marinara. You could also make these with just cheese and toppings and then dip them in pasta sauce. Whew. Y'all, I'm getting excited. I really want to be elegant. It never ends up that way. I just like the food. All right, I'm going to show you guys a little something that I do. Dishwasher's getting kind of full. All right, so now we're going to top our pizza. This part would be fun with the kids. You can have, your toppings out for them. So right now I have the Chaffle and I have my pasta sauce so that I get flavor in every bite. If you have oregano, basil, whatever, I'm just using this Walmart Italian seasoning. I kind of put that on every layer so it gets all the way in and on the top. So I'm going to sprinkle some more. And if you remember, we put this in our chaffle batter, dough, whatever. This is the same stuff that I sprinkle on those tomatoes. It's got thyme, it's got oregano, it's got everything in it. So I put that directly on the sauce. All right, cheese, please. Again, we've got our goat's milk pepper jack. Hey, God's girl. Let me know if you hopped over here because it started getting janky again. I haven't touched it, but this is our goat's milk pepper jack. So I'm going to do another healthy pinch onto pizza number 1 and onto pizza number 2. All right. So far, this is what we have. And again, just like butter and syrup, kids love the pizzas. Yes. Someone was asking, I keep forgetting who it was. Remind me, one of y'all was asking a good way to bring vegetables in. If you don't like vegetables, use them as a pizza topping. Again, a little bit more Italian seasoning on every layer. Just like when I make my pancakes and I do the butter and syrup on every layer, I do the Italian seasoning. All right. So we're going to go with our turkey pepperoni. Yeah, I may just do this. I was going to try and do sausage and a whole bunch of stuff. Ooh, we could have done multiples. We could have done some cheese pizza. You could have done just a veggie pizza. You could just do pepperoni and mushroom. So I have these turkey pepperonis. You can buy these walmart.com. So I'm literally just placing them on here all the way around. and one in the middle. All right, so we have our cheese and pepperoni. You already know. This may be a little bit of overkill, but y'all know we like it seasoned. Oh, one fell. Sorry. You don't really have to go overboard because the meat and the cheese has a lot in it, but I do. A little sprinkle. All right. I'm running out of space. Let's do a little bit of red onion. A little or a lot. The other pizza. I'm just eyeballing it, y'all. A healthy pinch. I like it all. All right. And then I have some peppers here in the bottom. Let me see if I can get the cabbage out of the way. How janky is this? But you know what? Maybe it'll make me eat the cabbage. This is left over from fish tacos. So I'm pulling the cabbage out. I don't like to waste. I guess you could put cabbage on a pizza, but I'm not. So I have some red peppers and yellow peppers. I know on the Supreme Pizza at Pizza Hut, they do, I think it's green pepper. Let me go pepper diving again. Let's see the question. I'm sorry, I missed it. Sorry. Is there anything I substitute that my kids enjoy better than the regular version? Here's the thing. Sometimes I don't even tell them. When it comes to condiments, I think I showed this before. The ketchup, they just go for the bottle that says ketchup. They don't know it's zero sugar. Pasta sauce, they don't know it's zero sugar. They just want dipping sauce for their breadsticks. Okay. Is there anything that I make that the kids like better than regular? That's a good question. I wish they were here, but they're at their dad's. Sorry. Anyway, they just like my food. You know, we all eat with our eyes, and it's like when they see me have something that looks good, they're like, "Ooh, Mom, what is that?" But what do I make? I like Choppels. I know Marcus does not like goat's cheese. Alex likes the blueberry pancakes. Let me come back to you on that, Vel. I'm going to have to ask them. Alex will be home tomorrow, the one in boarding school, so I'll ask him. Knowing them, they're probably going to be like, no, it's fine. I'm on the fence, y'all. I have some turkey sausage breakfast patties. Should I add that or we got enough? I have a couple of these left over. Do we have, I know the Supreme Pizza has turkey, has pepperoni and sausage on it. Should I chop up our turkey sausage for the pizza? Any thoughts? Or we're good? I'm kind of looking at it like, any thoughts? While I open it, give me some extra protein. I try to eat about 7 to 8 ounces of protein per meal. And I only eat 2 meals a day. Sometimes I'll have a protein shake. But what I eat is lean protein, some veggies, some fruits, very little starch, and zero sugar. Hi, I'm here. Thumbs up. Nah? Okay, so we have a yes and a no. Let's see, is it still good? Should I do one with and one without? I got a yes and a no. So I'll do one with and one without. So I have a little turkey sausage patty. I'm just going to put it into this little container and chop it with this. I want to see how it does on meat. Oh, okay. I got 2 no's. Well, you know what? Maybe we won't. Ooh. It did make a little crumbled sausage. Not bad. I'll put just a little bit on one pizza, not both. All right. So we have one with sausage and one without. Okay. Now we're gonna put another layer of cheese on and then broil them. So again, if you had your chaffles made, you'd be eating by now, but you know, I like to cook fresh and walk you guys through it. While they're cooking, we'll do a little cleanup and unboxing. So some more goat's cheese. Hi, I'm here says, do I have any thoughts on getting my cholesterol down? So I don't know if you're new, but welcome. Just putting some more cheese on the top. So, like I said, you know, I was one of those people that avoided the scale. You know, it was like that once a year when I went to the doctor and I would have to have that talk about BMI and all of that. And then, you know, when they would do the blood work, unfortunately, your numbers are, you know, you need to do something about this. And I was like, okay, I know what that looks like as I get older. I'm just picking up the cheese that fell. It's not going to get any better. I didn't intentionally try to lower my blood pressure, cholesterol, or blood sugar. I didn't go on any type of cholesterol lowering diet. But just like I'm not like counting calories or counting carbs or anything like that, I eat on my what's on my list. Hey Trevor, I'm using a chaffle for the crust. So we just made a chaffle. I'll show you the bottom if I can. I don't want to drop it. Chaffle for the pizza crust. Oregano with cheese and egg. I'm coming back to you. Hi, I'm here. And then last little sprinkle of Italian seasoning. So this is my dupe for the Pizza Hut Supreme Pizza. All right, so this is going to go in the air fryer or broiler. I'll put it on the French fry setting, which is 400. Y'all know I'm not good with temperatures and times. So, hi, I'm here. I really just decided to take this thing seriously and eat. You know, once I got my test results, y'all, it's kind of hard to avoid because they're personal for you. It's not like I'm doing, and there's nothing wrong with the trend diets, but it's not like I'm doing some celebrity grapefruit diet or whatever, and then it's like, that didn't work for me. Once I got my test results, it was kind of like, man, I got a decision to make. Because it's like once you have the information and you know that dairy is on your no-no list, every time I would eat a yogurt or whatever, I'd be like, oh man, could this be the reason why? So I eliminated everything that was on my no-no list. And hi, I'm here. To answer your question, I was just kind of trucking along. My plan was I'm gonna get this weight off, and then once I get to my, you know, lower weight, then I'll look at all the medical stuff. Because honestly, guys, that knee pain that I had that was so bad, I was actually prepping myself. I'm probably going to have knee replacement surgery. It was that painful. And I was so sad because I'm like, I'm older, but I'm not old. I don't want to be one of these people limping around. But I was like, well, I know the extra weight isn't helping. So let me focus on getting the weight off and feeling better. And then we'll do another blood work panel. We'll go back to the doctor about the joints, you know, and all that stuff. But at least they won't have that conversation with me. Well, you know, it would really be better if you got some of this weight off. So that was my plan. Funnily enough, I got some blood work done for, I wanted to, was it a new job or insurance? I was trying to increase something about an insurance policy. Yeah, I changed jobs. And so it was like the insurance that I had at the old job that was company insurance. They were going to let you keep it, but you had to test your, you know, blood work to see if you could keep the insurance at the lower rate, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, sure, you know, I mean, for insurance purposes, usually what do they check? You know, like HIV, AIDS, drug use, you know, that kind of stuff. So I was like, yeah, take my blood work. Wasn't even thinking about my health, like the way that I feel. I was just thinking, am I going to qualify for this insurance? So when I got my blood work back for the insurance, and this was probably like, if I'm at 75 pounds now, this was probably, it was last year. So maybe like at 50 pounds, 40 pounds, something like that. All of my blood work, and I was not at my weight goal yet. I know I'm feeling better, but all of my blood work, green, 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 cholesterol, normal. Blood pressure, normal. Um, Blood sugar, normal. And so you know how it is with insurance. They're like, you actually qualify for, I don't know how they rate it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So I actually got surprised. Everything that I eat that agrees with my body, the byproduct of all that other like health stuff that I was like, I'll look at later, fixed itself. So hi, I'm here. I hope that answers your question. So it was a surprise to me. It was a pleasant surprise. It was like, oh my gosh, I'm not pre-diabetic anymore. Oh my gosh, my cholesterol is normal. Oh my gosh, my blood pressure is, what was it? 113 over 72? Something like that. I don't know, 67, I don't know. So I don't know. Hi, I'm here. And look, I'm not a doctor. I have told y'all that. I'm just a boy mom times 2 and a home cooker. Oh, hi, I'm here. You're really new. I'll answer your question. What was I going to say? Oh, I don't know. Hi, I'm here. If cholesterol is your only health challenge, then you definitely want to talk to your doctor about what you can do cholesterol specific. They're going to say plant-based and different things that you can eat. But my numbers were starting to tick up. So I needed to bring all of it down. So your next question is, did I lose the weight by exercise or eating differently? Here I come. I do exercise now, but funnily enough, when I went to see my metabolic specialist, she actually said, I don't want you to exercise yet when I was at my heaviest. And if you guys look, I try to post some before and after pictures. You'll see them on today's post and my community tab. She was like, you're going to injure yourself if you start exercising now. Her advice to me was wait till you're ready, wait till you feel like it, which was a shocker to me because usually, the place that I was at before, I work from home now, thankfully, but we had a gym in the office and I've done everything. I signed up for a trainer and all that is great. But they had me doing some really intense workouts, like flipping the tire and doing the rope, and that's just not me. And I hurt myself. I blew out my knee that was already kind of wobbly, trying to squat and just do all this stuff, carrying all that extra weight. So I'm down 75 pounds. I don't think I started exercising until maybe like 30, 40 pounds loss because you can lose weight just by changing what you eat. Exercise is great. I'm an active person, and because I work from home and I sit a lot, I like to do some cardio. I have a Peloton. I do like light weights, maybe up to 30 minutes, but I'm not a gym rat. That is not me. I like Zumba kind of stuff where I feel like I'm dancing and I'm just like, oh, I just happen to work out. But if I'm like, oh, gotta go get this 3-mile run in, and I'm not knocking anybody who likes to do that. Please, I support whatever works for you. I'm just sharing what worked for me. All right, let's check on our pizzas. I smell them. Mom said cook with all of your senses, so you don't just put the timer in. If you start smelling like pepperoni and cheese sizzling, get it out before it burns. Dun, 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 dun. Can y'all see that? So we have one without the sausage, and we have another one with the sausage. Can y'all see that? Psh. So excited. Get my plate. All right, let me set that down. Take some pictures. Hopefully, I don't hurt myself. Oh, I don't really need the parsley because I did the Italian seasoning. Let me see if I put a little sprig of green on here. Parsley don't do much for me, y'all, but trying to go for the, eh, eh. All right, here we go. Hi, I'm here says, do I still eat out? Great questions. Thank you for asking. Yes and no. So every day, no. And that's something that I had to stop because I was looking for some shortcuts too. Especially ripping and running with the kids. But what I've learned, y'all, there's so much extra stuff in the food that's prepared outside because they need to make it quickly. And so sometimes they'll put, you can smell them too. Thank you. Sometimes they'll put, extra stuff in there and you're just like, you don't know why the weight isn't moving. Now, here's the thing. Hi, I'm here. When I get to my goal, I'm going to relax a little bit. Y'all, I'm eating off the tray. I'm hungry. I've heard people who, do this plan who say they like eat pretty strict 5 days a week and then relax on the weekends, right? Now, so that's the no part of the answer. The yes part of the answer is I live my life. So if I'm traveling, I'm going out on vacation in a couple of days, get my phone for pictures. If it's a special occasion, sorry, Airbnb. If it's a special occasion, I'm going to enjoy myself. If it's a holiday, family, Christmas, Thanksgiving, birthday, Mother's Day, absolutely. I'm going to enjoy myself. All right, taking some pictures. So if we're going out, my painter is still here. Taking pictures, y'all. These will be on the community tab or wherever you find me, these will be posted. So I used to work. I used to work with her. We're friends now. With in previous job, I was a senior manager, and the food and beverage team reported to me. And I was like, "How do you do it? You're around all this food all the time. Like, how do you control it?" And she just said, "You know what? If I'm going to splurge, I want it to be worth the calories or worth the whatever." So again, no judgment. I have been there. But if I'm going to slow down my progress and if I'm going to eat off plan, I want it to be good. I want it to be good quality, an excellent dessert. Like, I'm not going to do it just for a Hershey bar, if that makes sense, because the Hershey bars will be there when I'm done and I can have that later. But I'm not going to, I'll go through the drive through and get McDonald's or whatever for the kids, and I'll get an unsweet tea and sweeten it myself, because how many Big Macs have I had in my lifetime, and look where they got me. For right now, it's not worth it to eat something I can eat all the time. But where I'm going, if I travel, I'm going to eat what the locals eat. And yes. So hopefully that answers your question. All right, you guys, dinner is done. Now the taste test. I want to just pick it up and eat it. My elegance teacher and etiquette teacher is probably going to be like, cut it first. So here I come. All right, got a fork. So proper etiquette is you want to get a bite-sized amount that can fit in your mouth. You're really not supposed to pull food away from your mouth. I know. But y'all, I think I want to do it anyway. Oh my god. I think it tastes better eating it that way. Who eats pizza with a fork? Mmm. Mmm. Oh my god. Mmm. 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 See? This is where it all falls apart. Because I get so excited. Forget it. Look, I told you the lesson. Do what I say, not what I do, right? Mmm. 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 Sorry, y'all. and my apple cider vinegar. Got my little Scentsy mug. Um, so yeah, this is dinner. My Supreme, I like the one with the sausage. Mm. Mm. I know I was talking. So rude. Chaffle crust. Lots of, oh, someone said red pepper flakes. See? See what happens? I get greedy. I'm gonna do a little bit. I don't want it too spicy. But I have that full Italian flavor in each bite, from the crust to the cheese, gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free. It really doesn't take long to make. I was just long-winded with you guys. But if you don't even want to make the chaffles, do the same thing on a portobello mushroom. Do the same thing on a tomato slice. If you can have bread, English muffin. You could even do French bread. Y'all remember those French bread pizzas that used to come in the frozen? French bread slice, a little bit of sauce, a little bit of cheese. Use what you have. So silly. Oh, we were going to do unboxing. All right, I got a few packages I'm going to go through with you guys. Y'all, my mind is all over the place, but I'm happy. I'm really, really happy. Today was a major milestone. Trevor knows why. I'm very close to an accomplishment. Mm, mm, woo! Red pepper flake, woo! Mm. Y'all, I think this is travel stuff, but whoever suggested the red pepper flake, it's excellent. I thought it would be too spicy, but like the red pepper and the red sauce, excuse me, it is excellent. Great suggestion. Y'all are cooking with Maggie. I love it. All right, this might be travel stuff, but let's see. I said whatever I order, if it's helpful. I know what this is. um, hey, this is the place where you get all of the information. Okay, I lied. I don't have all of the information, but the information that I have, I will happily share with you. Aw, you guys like seeing me happy. Thank you, sweetheart. My insurance covers mail-in COVID tests. I'm taking these, leave some here and then take some with me. But just so you guys know, I think every household is eligible for 4 free COVID tests, I think per month or something like that, from the post office mailed to you. So I think it's USPS.gov. Luckily, tested negative, everything's fine. Just got to clear everything before the flight, but I'm going to be gone for 9 days. And so I just wanted to pack a few COVID tests because, I'm going to another country. You just never know. All right. So hopefully that's helpful. You guys can order them for free and they will ship for free. If anybody needs the link, I'll see if I can find it and post it, or you can find it. Again, me being sustainable. Yes, I use straws, but this is not food. This company is called Blue Land. But they make plastic free. This is not a commercial. None of this is sponsored. Sorry, y'all. Dishwasher tablets. But I do try to be sustainable. So they mail everything in paper packages, and it's like a refill. So you put it into a container so you don't have plastic for the environment. If that matters to you, don't hold the straws against me. So there's that. I'm almost embarrassed to open this because I know what it is. It's not food. I don't think I have any food. But travel supplies, because you never know. Those are just good in the bathroom. I have boys. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I've gone into bathrooms and there's no soap. There's no paper towel. There's no toilet tissue. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? If y'all only knew. Just a sprinkle of the red pepper. Miss Bell, it's excellent. I'm going to wash my hands and eat the rest. So, hi, I'm here. I hope I answered all of your questions. I'm going to wash my hands and scroll and then see if there's anything else. Because if not, I'm going to get myself cleaned up, get my luggage ready. I'm really hoping tomorrow when I weigh, I see a new number. Anybody can catch what I'm dropping. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. Yo, I'm just eating. Oh my God. This is horrible. My mind is gone. So I eat every day, so I post for you every day. Depending on what the scale says in the morning, tomorrow might be a regular day, or tomorrow might be an egg fast day. I'm hoping it's a regular day. So I'm going to go ahead and let you all go. Hopefully you enjoyed the pizza chaffle. Again, chaffle is our crust, egg and cheese. I put some oregano in it for the Italian flavor. You can make them in advance, freeze or fridge them. Let me know if you do that, how they turn out, because you still have to broil them anyway. Whatever toppings you have, 5 minutes until the cheese is melted because everything's already cooked. Mm. Mm. I apologize, but I'm happy. So I'm going to let you guys go. And we'll see. Tomorrow, last plug, Uncle Stu, the old man on the block. Tomorrow night, March 31st, 7 p.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Eastern. He wants to interview me so you can learn more about Maggie. Yeah. And then whatever I want to eat tomorrow, we'll be cooking. Under a club. A cruise? No, I'm not going on a cruise. Where am I going? Okay, you asked, so I'm going to say, but I'm nervous, y'all. This trip has been postponed twice, obvious reasons. I'm flying to Costa Rica. I've never been, and I'm very excited. So that is the plan. But, you know, international travel has just been so touch and go. The threat level goes up, the threat level goes down. Countries allow people, then they don't allow people. We've gotten close before, and then they said, sorry. So another thing that's been bought and paid for, part of a travel group, and I love to travel. So when I go there, I'm going to eat whatever. So that's why I really wanted to be strict for March. So I kind of feel like it'll happen when I get on the plane and they close the door. Until then, I'm still kind of like, but tomorrow I'll be back. So we'll be cooking again tomorrow. So thank you all for being here. Thank you, Instagram. Aw, thank you, sweetheart. Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I hope the technology sorted out. Thank you. Hi, I'm here. I hope I suspect that you were able to see and hear. So sorry about the technology. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll have our 2 meals.